Prime Materials Recovery, Inc., PMR, continues 4 generations of adding value to the manufacturing and industrial supply chain by recycling and supplying metals and plastics. PMR sources reusable metal and plastic products from wire and cable manufacturers, utilities, demolition companies, and scrap metal recyclers. PMR supplies reclaimed materials to the global copper and brass industry, refinery, and dealer markets looking to maximize their secondary market resources through scrap recovery. Proprietary manufacturing processes and a keen understanding of customer needs allows PMR to reintroduce useful raw materials, reduce a scrap generator's waste stream, and play a major role in the greening of our environment. PMR was formed in 2002 through the purchase of the assets of its predecessor, Schulberg Integrated Metals Corporation, established in 1918. Since then, PMR, through ongoing growth, has remained one of the largest non-ferrous metal merchants and processors in the United States, and in more recent years added plastics and ferrous metal products to its offerings. Headquartered in East Hartford, Connecticut, PMR operates facilities in Willimantic, Connecticut, Canastota, New York, Orangeburg, South Carolina, and Hickory, North Carolina. Since 2009, PMR acquired affiliated companies, including Fluoropolymer Resources in Windham, Connecticut, Fluorogistics in Greenville, Delaware, GNS Scrap in South Windsor, Connecticut, Allied Metals in Miami, Florida, IMC Metals America in Shelby, North Carolina, and JLJ International in Jersey City, New Jersey, which is PMR's strategic Asian trading partner. PMR's national and global warehouses process, supply, and distribute a wide range of base and precious metals and plastic products. PMR now highlights major capabilities at 4 of its operations.
I'm Brian Schulberg with Prime Materials Recovery. We continue by spotlighting 2 of our locations in the Southeast. At our PMR plant in Orangeburg, South Carolina, we focus on processing various grades of copper and aluminum insulated wire using state-of-the-art processing equipment. The process begins with all material being pre-chopped. The pre-chopper has the capacity to process 12.5 million pounds of various types of insulated coppers and aluminums monthly. The pre-chopped material then goes to 2 separate processing lines. The copper line has the capacity to process 7 million pounds per month. The aluminum line can process 5 million pounds per month. We also operate a hydraulic press that makes copper and aluminum pucks. Furthermore, the facility has the capability to process aluminum conductor steel reinforced or aluminum conductor steel supported cables on this processing line. Finally, PMR Orangeburg operates a briquetting press where bare copper wire of various grades are formed into bricks. Moving to our Shelby, North Carolina facility, we now highlight our rod and anode production capabilities at our PMR affiliate, IMC Metals America. At this facility, we operate 2 complete casting lines that each produce copper rods for usage in anode production. Each line has the capability to produce 2.3 million pounds per month. The rod will then be transformed into copper balls or nuggets through our chopping or ball heading process at this facility. The next step is to clean and pack the anodes, beginning with our cleaning process. Once cleaned and dried, the anodes are packed for shipment. At our Metals America location, we also have 2 rod lines dedicated for the production of oxygen-free rod. These 2 lines combine to have the capacity to make 4.2 million pounds per month of oxygen-free rod in diameters ranging from 8 millimeter up to 30 millimeter. Metals America also has an ingot caster that produces silver-bearing copper ingots. IMC is equipped with a lab capable of providing full chemical analysis of all products.
Hello, I'm Rob Schilberg, purchasing agent at PMR. Our affiliate, G&S, here in South Windsor, is set up to handle scrap processing including baling, cleaning, and shearing of all kinds of brass, copper, and aluminum scrap. This facility has been expanded and upgraded continuously to handle incoming materials that are set aside, sorted, and cleaned all day by the employees here. The baling equipment shown here has the capability of compacting up to 11,000 pounds per hour of aluminum and up to 26,000 pounds per hour of insulated wire. PMR traditionally has been a non-ferrous metal specialist, but in addition to brass, copper, aluminum, and insulated wire, PMR is now purchasing and processing ferrous scrap, as well as accommodating retail buying or over-the-scale buying of ferrous metal scrap. Here we handle many customers daily who come to get weighed and paid on various grades of scrap metal. One particular specialty of our G&S facility is the processing of nickel, high-temp alloys, and aerospace metals generated from machine shops and aerospace manufacturers, which is a local core business here in central Connecticut and regionally. In regards to the steel yard, at G&S we have a separate portion of our yard solely dedicated to the cleaning and processing of ferrous metals. Since its acquisition, PMR has been dedicated to operating a green, environmentally friendly scrap yard here in South Windsor. Our final facility to highlight is our Willimantic, Connecticut location, the town where we first established the company's operations. Here we process and ship over 2,000 tons of non-ferrous metal and insulated scrap wire each month to support our wholesaling business. PMR Willimantic serves over 100 scrap metal recyclers and wire and cable manufacturers, operating its own logistics department to pick up materials in the region. Our processing capabilities include precise sorting of non-ferrous materials such as copper, brass, and aluminum. We also produce bricks and bales at Willimantic.
PMR constantly monitors the environmental impact of its operations, adhering strictly to all federal, state, and municipal laws and regulations. Our customers can rely on the proper sourcing, handling, and production of material to maximize the conversion of scrap into useful raw materials.
Hi, I'm Josh Schilberg. From our East Hartford, Connecticut corporate headquarters, we fully support our manufacturing facilities and our processing partners. We also handle all administrative, accounting, as well as shipping needs of our customers. In addition, we are established experts in metals trading for copper and other materials. We advise our customers on risk management programs and supply chain management so they can optimize the value of their metal materials, whether sold, purchased, or consumed.
PMR is committed to serving customers in its manufacturing market served and will continue to lead innovation by finding ways to enhance the value of secondary metal and plastic materials. PMR, family-owned, customer-focused, environmentally conscious, with unmatched industry knowledge and expertise for many years to come.